riding high, if you like, with the glory of the US Open and the Davis Cup semi-finals, the sport of cricket has been showing, well, its seedier side, with rumours of match fixing, spot fixing and a few payoffs. Investigations are still in full swing into the recent Pakistan against England matches, which have coloured worldwide perception of the sport. Have they, Mark, though? I mean, what's your take on this whole dirty affair?
Well, it goes from bad to worse, doesn't it, from Pakistan? I think it started a few years ago with poor old Bob Woolmer dying during the tournament, and then, various things. They can't play at home. There was the terrorist attacks. And I think the main problem is the players don't get paid enough. Yeah. They're not like the Indian stars, they're not like the English cricketers, the Australians. They seem to think that they're a lesser player, if you like, in terms of the rewards they get. So they're going to be open to that spot betting.
So you're kind of saying that it's true. The allegations are true.
Well,
I'm not getting paid enough.
I'm going to say
allegedly.
I'm going to add allegedly to the end of every sentence I say from now on. But I think, but even in your mentality as a player, you might think, well, I'll just do, the third ball of the second over. In a test, there's 500 balls a day. It's not going to affect things too much, allegedly. So I will obviously do that. And, I'm not really letting my country down too much. I'm just, making some money. That's probably how they've rationalised it, but obviously it's a big scandal for the sport and you can't have it. But it has happened in other sports. I think one time you can bet on the first throw-in in football and a player just booted it straight out.
Snooker's had problems recently.
That's true, that's true.
Exactly.
Many
that opens up the debate whether snooker sport or not, but we won't get there on this show today.
Now, Ijaz Butt has recently come out and kind of thrown the accusations back at the English side. It's becoming dirtier and dirtier as it goes on. Is there truth to that allegations? You think the English side maybe were also involved in a little match fixing?
Well, I mean, the evidence is not as clear as when we saw it uncovered with the Pakistan side. We won't know until further investigations happen. But I would say that it's become a general problem across sport, which is a bit of a worrying fact because of how heavy betting and gambling has become in the sport, and when there's a consumer that's willing to bet on anything just for the chance to make a bit of money, and there are betting companies that will take a bet on anything, they'll always put pressure on the ethical side of sport. I mean, understandably, the reasoning, I completely agree with you. It's because they don't get paid well enough.
Sure.
But it doesn't make it right. So some sort of governance would definitely help along the way.
So allegedly, our bottom line, allegedly, is that they probably took the payoffs.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes.
I'm having no part in this, I tell you. More on the cricket a little later, though. The problem is, of course, that